And it's Tuesday, reading from the Gospel of Mark, and Jesus really talks about hypocrisy to the scribes and Pharisees. Here it is. And he says to them, excuse me. When the Pharisees with some scribes who had come from Jerusalem gathered around Jesus, they observed that some of his disciples ate meals with unclean, that is, unwashed hands. For Pharisees, in fact, and all Jews do not eat without carefully washing their hands, keeping the tradition of their elders. And in coming from the marketplace, they do not eat without purifying themselves, and the many other things they traditionally observe, purification of cups and jugs and kettles. So the scribes and Pharisees said, "Why do your disciples not follow the tradition of the elders, but instead eat a meal with unclean hands?" He responded, "Well did Isaiah prophesy about you hypocrites. People honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me." The gospel of the Lord. Actually, what struck me reading it, I was thinking of something else, but what struck me now when washing the hands. We know what that's like, living in this era of COVID. I'm forever washing my hands with that liquid soap, touch my head, whoops, they got to wash. Everything, scrub, up and down, right? But I say, well, the Jews were onto something back, the Jewish people back then. Now, they thought it was like religious reasons, but I think God planted his law into them, clean the pots, clean the kettles, clean your hands, because why? That's how germs spread. They didn't have microscopes, they didn't understand germs, but somehow God taught them to clean. So every year they would scrub their cupboards, their cups, because they, and that's what happens. It's keeping things clean. I don't think they could tell you, medically why they were doing it. They just thought it was a command of God, and okay, that's what God wants, we're washed. But no. Unfortunately, now they made it God law and they call them hypocrites, but it's interesting though. As much as we wash our hands and clothe and keep clean, how often do we worry about cleaning our hearts, our souls, right? We're a little bit sloppy there. So think about it. Clean hands are very, very important. But what about having a clean heart, being purified from our sin? Take that just as seriously, actually more so, than washing hands. God bless you.